Hello and welcome back to my Pokemon Volt White Aftermath. In the last episode, we took on Iris at the Opelucid City Gym, and with a little bit of difficulty, we did win our 8th badge. That's right. Okay, so we get to go to the Pokemon League. We have to go through Victory Road and all that good stuff, but I'm going to buy some more fresh waters because I can. I should probably buy some more Hyper Potions too. So let me just buy 5 fresh waters here. This is just how you love to start off your episode, right? With some inventory management. But hey, supplies are important. You're only as good as your supplies. You must be prepared at all times. Alright. Let's get some Hyper Potions. That'll be good for now. Let's get some full restores though. We could definitely use those. And some revives. How are we on full heals? Alright, let's just... I like making everything like a multiple of 5. So, in case you were wondering. It's one of those little obsessive-compulsive things. Alright, let's see. How's my team looking right now? Yin up front, that'll work, I guess. Alright, so let's get going. Victory Road is this way. Or the road to Victory Road. Anyway. Oh, hi. Do I have a minute? Well, not really. I've got to go save the world. Yeah, there's a storm on Route 7. That's like a thunderous or tornadous event. I forget, depending on which game you play. I think. Alright, in this grass are probably some fungus. And you know, I'm not going to worry about wild Pokemon right now, even though I'd love to catch some more wild Pokemon. I'm not going to be focusing on catching them anymore, because at this point in the game, it would just take too long to train up anything I might find. You know, getting close to the end here. Getting close to the release date of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which, depending on when you're watching this, I don't know, it might have already come out, but I'm recording it on the Wednesday before it comes out, before those games come out. So yeah, I'm trying to get all prepped for that, trying to finish this series as soon as I can. Trying not to be too rushed about it. I mean, you know, trying to give, you know, all the episodes the amount of care and attention that they need, but still, you know, gotta get this over with still. Been doing this for a while. I mean, it's kind of a shame the Nuzlocke part of it ended so early. But, you know, maybe if I had gotten farther in the Nuzlocke and then I had lost, I would have maybe ended off the series there. But because I lost so early, not even halfway through the game, I figured I would stay and just finish off the game because, I don't know, I just like this game. It's pretty much all I can say. It's so difficult, though. That's kind of, it's almost annoying how difficult it is, I have to say. But it's still cool. All the different Pokemon and the different moves and the type change-ups. Ooh, Conkeldurr going for the superpower. That was pretty... yeah, ooh, Rocky Helmet, yes. That did a lot of damage, though. Leaf Storm. Ooh, yes, yes, I do want to learn this. Let me just check. Yeah, this will be awesome. Do I want to replace Giga Drain? I can put so much use out of get so much use out of Giga Drain. I like Leech Seed as a setup, but something tells me Leaf Storm might be better, because Giga Drain does what Leech Seed does, but in one turn instead of permanently. I could always reteach, find a move relearner and reteach Leech Seed if I really wanted to. But I've gotta have this Leaf Storm. After seeing what Iris's Superior was able to do with that Leaf Storm and just raise its special attack to gargantuan levels, I gotta have my hands on that. Alright, took care of that Hitmonchan right quick. Alright, since Yin is confused, let's switch out for someone else. Let's give Video a shot. I know Video is just dying to take on some fighting-type Pokemon. Since this Battle Girl seems to have, you know, no shortage of fighting types. Ooh, going for the Endure. You know you got a hurtin' coming on you. You're bracing yourself for it. Alright, well, nothing a little Swift can't fix. gonna try to endure twice in a row. That actually works way more often than it should, I've discovered, and it's rather annoying. Alright, so we got the 3 Hitmons. We had the Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Hitmontop. Ah, Detect, you're just out to ruin my day. You had Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Hitmontop, and then you had Machamp and Conkeldurr, which are kind of, counterparts to each other, I'll say. Gen 1 and Gen 5 counterparts to each other. Alright, let's give Yin probably just a fresh water will do the trick. Let's go down. Yeah, I mean, that'll be enough. I can always Giga Drain to heal up some more. Alright, let's continue. Got another trainer here. Want to fight all these trainers just so I can get my experience up, because something tells me I'm going to have some grinding to do when I get to the Elite Four. Again, I don't know exactly what levels to expect, but I'm going to guess they're in the 70s. I'll see if I can look up any information about it. But in the meantime, I'll just have to assume the worst. It's times like these where I really wish the experience share worked like it did in X and Y. Which, it's not the best way. Like, the experience share in X and Y is kind of like the experience all in the Generation 1 games. With the slight difference of the experience does not get equally divided amongst your team members. Instead, I think it's the Pokemon who participated in battle gets 100% of the experience, and each other Pokemon gets 50% of the experience across the board. So you're getting a lot of experience there. You're getting, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, you're getting, I don't even know, almost like 4 times the total experience points being spread across your Pokemon. So, I mean, in that game, it makes things kind of, it makes your Pokemon kind of overpowered if you just leave it on, because, you know, you tend to be over-leveled. But it can be a really good training tool because it kind of eliminates your need to do some serious grinding of your Pokemon's levels. So, like, for instance, I did a playthrough of Pokemon Y, where I tried out, I just put on the experience share when I found I was getting a little under-leveled, and some of my Pokemon were falling behind. I would just turn on the experience share for then, and then I'd have it off as soon as I started, you know, as soon as I started going over the level of, like, around where the gym leader was, or the trainers at that time. And it worked out pretty well. I ended up being just a few levels over the gym leader, or the Elite Four and Champions Pokemon. And it was better. It was nice, because I could get through the game fairly quickly without having to do a whole lot of grinding. Which is always, you know, I mean, grinding is sort of an unavoidable part of pretty much all RPGs. And it's not usually, like, I don't usually mind it in Pokemon games, but in certain points in the games, there tends to be, in almost all of the games, there's like a big level spike at some point. And most of the time it happens around the time you get to the Elite Four. So you end up doing a ton of grinding, and the highest level wild Pokemon you can find are not close enough. Like, they're not high enough in level, if that makes any sense. Like, for example, I remember in the original Gold and Silver games, after you defeat the Elite Four, then you can go face against Red. And I think in that game, his Pokemon were only, like, in the 70s. They weren't even so high. They weren't even, like, as high as they were in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But you had to train, you know, the highest level Pokemon you could find were Mount Silver, and they were, like, around level 45, maybe level 50 at the highest. So you had to train your Pokemon to almost level 80 in order to battle a trainer with Pokemon, Yeah, you had to train... Let me start this over. You had to train your Pokemon up to like level 70 or 80 in order to battle Red, but you had to train against Pokemon level 45 to 50, so it took a long time, and this was before the Lucky Egg. Or, now that I think about it, was the Lucky Egg around in Generation 2? I don't think it was, but if it was, maybe it was just like really rare. I remember when it was first introduced, it was just a really rare item that Chansey is holding sometimes. Really, Gold and Silver, and even Heart Gold and Soul Silver, are sort of the worst offenders, I guess, of having a bad level curve. First, around the time you get to the 7th gym, I think it is, there's some problems with the level curve. But then, when you go into Kanto for the whole second half of the game, the Pokemon in Kanto are, like, for each route, they're around the same level that they are in... like Red and Blue, for example. Okay, so let's say, oh, Cheren, you know, I'm on a roll here. Do you have to invite me, or you have to interrupt me to a battle? Okay, fine. I was explaining something, though. I mean, geez. Okay, let me start. Okay, so, like, let's say in Red and Blue, you go on Route 1 in Kanto, and on that route, the Pokemon are, like, level 2 to 5, or 2 to 6, or something like that. Maybe more, whatever. So, in Gold and Silver, you go to Kanto after beating the main game, like, after beating the game in Johto. So then you go over to Kanto, and you go to Route 1, and the Pokemon are still, like, level 2 to 5, or 2 to 6, or whatever. But your Pokemon are all, like, in the 50s or 60s, or whatever. So, well, sending in Mara was a bad choice, because her defense was just not ready for that. Also, this guy's got a life orb. I forgot. I should not underestimate Cheren. You know, Cheren, I'm trying to, you know, tell a story here. But, you know, it's nothing that... Why did I even... Close combat, darn it. Why did I even select to use Blizzard, though? I could have easily used Discharge. Dang. Alright. We're playing for real now. Anyway, my point is that, and I'm sure most of you who have played through the Generation 2 games, or even Heart Gold and Soul Silver, understand what I'm talking about. The level curve is weird in Kanto, because the wild Pokemon's levels are all low, and the gym leader's Pokemon levels are all high, and dear lord, Staraptor. This Staraptor... I got nothing against this guy. I apparently am not high enough leveled enough. Alright, I'm just gonna revive somebody, because Tina's probably not gonna outspeed this. Who should I save? I'm gonna save video. I'm not sure if that's the best idea. U-turn. Yeah, too late for that. Okay, alright. Gotta get back in the game. I gotta focus now. Now is not the time for having all these discussions about level curves, and because I have to deal with the level curve here. It's not even a level curve. I'm on par with the levels, but the AI, Cheren's AI especially, it's ridiculous. It's too good. It's too good for me. It's 3 strong, 5 me. Oh, you're gonna bounce, huh? Well, I'll just take this opportunity to heal. I need to heal Motor for this, because I don't know if Prune can take on this Gyarados, but I know Motor should be able to. Alright, so, but he's probably gonna bounce again. Let me see if I outspeed him. Let me see if I can get a defense drop on him. Probably not. Oh, I did! Okay, good. Oh, it's Earthquake! Oh, dang. I could have switched into Motor then, and gotten full immunity from that. Oh well, sorry Prune, I'm gonna have to leave you down for now. Let me discharge. Yeah, you won't survive this, I bet. I hope. Because Motor special attack isn't that great. Okay, good. Alright, Emboar. Well, I kind of need Prune for that, but maybe Tina can handle it. Let's try to dig with Tina. Otherwise, I'm going to just have to figure out a way to stall and revive Prune. Oh, he's going for Flare Blitz. He's going all out. This is tough. Oh, the fake sturdy. Well, he's gonna knock himself out with this. Hopefully I can resist enough to not get knocked out. Okay, good. Good job, Tina. That fake sturdy, though, that has come to bite me so many times. Alright, video, let's see if you can take on this Simi-Sage. I know you're only at half health, but you're probably my best shot against it. It's got Focus Blast, I'm sure. Let's detect and make sure, see what he's gonna do. Oh, Power Whip, not even. Focus Blast. Probably because I'm only at half health. He's banking on a Power Whip being enough to knock me out, which it might be, even though it's not very effective. Oh, it's not quite enough. Good. Good, good, good. And yes! Didn't even need the Super Luck Critical. Okay, Gigalith. Alright, Yin is well equipped for this. Oh, I noticed he didn't lead with Gigalith this time. The last time we battled, him leading with Gigalith and setting up that Stealth Rock was what totally messed me up the last time I fought him. So dang. I'm gonna use Leaf Blade because I know Giga Drain won't be enough to knock him out because of Sturdy. Oh, he's gonna Swagger. He's gonna lower my attack, which I guess is fine because I'm confused. But I think Giga Drain should be plenty to knock him out now. Gigalith's special defense isn't as good as his physical defense. If I can just get a hit in. Ah, come on, Yin. Alright, I should stop. I should not risk this. I should just full restore now. Because if I hit myself again, I'm going down for sure. And I need Yin pretty much to take this guy down. I'm most confident that Yin is the best one to take this guy down. He's getting his health up. That's okay. More health for me to drain. Giga Drain. Giga Drain that Gigalith. Okay, that was good. Nice work, nice work. Who do we have? Reuniqueless. I'm gonna send him Motor. Even though Reuniqueless probably won't be using any physical attacks, I'm gonna get the burn on him. Just so I can drain his HP slowly. And go for the Hex for stab, even though he's kind of bulky. It's not stab, though. It's super effective. And dang it, I probably should have switched Motor back to his normal form so that he could have resisted that. But okay. Let's see. What do I want to do? If he hits with that Focus Blast, I'm done for sure. But Hex probably won't knock him out either way. I don't know, let's try. Can't bank on Focus Blast missing. Oh, he's just gonna Psychic. Sorry, Motor. Maybe I should switch you back to Ghost. I don't even know. Depends on what I've got to go up against on the Elite Four, though. Let's see, the Elite Four has Fighting, Dark, Ghost, and Psychic. And only for Fighting would it be advantageous to have... It would be advantageous to have Ghost instead of Ice. I don't know. I have to think about this, because it'll probably be pretty difficult. Okay, got this Reuniqueless down. And Yin level 70, good. Cheren, yet another match. Thank you, finally you healed my Pokemon. And yeah, Bianca's not gonna bother. She's just gonna give me max revives. Okay, good. See, Bianca's being useful. I mean, I guess Cheren healed my Pokemon, but you put him in that case, in that situation in the first place. Anyway, let me read some dialogue this time. Still, it's kind of funny. Everyone's so different. Funny, at a time like this. Come on, Cheren, could you smile just for once? Taking everything so seriously all the time isn't going to change anything. You know, since we've met our Pokemon and walked the same roads together, a lot has happened. We've all changed a lot. We found out that the things we want to do and the things we can do are different for each of us, right? That's what's made our journey so worth it. Somehow, all this just makes me happy. So that's what you mean. You are right that we're all different and we should do the things that we can do. There are as many truths and ideals as there are people in Pokemon. The most important thing is that we help one another out. That's why people in Pokemon are always by each other's side. That's what I've come to think lately. Anna, if anything happens to you or Alder, I'll do everything I can to help you. That's why I have to keep training and getting stronger. Just don't be reckless, okay? Yep. He's gone. Anna, me too. I'll do my best to help if I can. So, I wish I could say something, like, totally inspiring, you know? Okay, best foot forward. Thanks, Bianca. I appreciate the effort. Alright, let's go over here and see if we got some items. Or just some fungus. Or a mungus. Let's just run. Oh yeah, I should switch. Switch to video. Yeah, so these Elite Four and Team Plasma battles coming up. Dang it, I just undid what I did. These Elite Four and Team Plasma battles coming up are gonna be pretty ridiculous, I have a feeling. So it might be in my best interest to do a lot of grinding. I think I might even do some after this episode, because I think I'm gonna end off this episode at the entrance to Victory Road. And then I'll do some training, and then I'll do another episode on Victory Road. And then I'll do some more training, and then I will do one episode where I take on the Elite Four, and then one episode where I take on, well, Team Plasma, I guess. No sense spoiling it. You don't get to take on the champion. As you may have already guessed, this story ends with the two legendary heroes facing off against each other. But who will win? That's another story. Alright, let's battle this fellow. Looks like he'll be using fighting types, so video will be fine with that. It's a mean Chow. Okay, good work. I think what I want to do is... Ooh, Hurricane, huh? Let's see. I guess I'll replace Swift with that. I mean, the guaranteed hit is nice, but I don't use it too much anymore. Let's try it out, as a matter of fact, since this Hariyama's pretty bulky. So yeah, I think I'm going to try, before the next episode, to have all my Pokemon up to level 70, which will probably require some off-screen training. And then, I don't even know, I might have to have... definitely have to have my Pokemon at least at level 75 before I take on the Elite Four. Probably, or possibly even level 80. We'll see how reasonable that is, though. Alright, Primeape is a little more special defensive, but let's see what this Hurricane does. And it hit, which is good, because it really didn't have that great a chance to hit. And one hit KO. Alright, video. Okay, let's check out what's down here. More trainers, of course. And a hiker. Of course he's got a Gigalith. So I should switch out to anybody else. Probably Prune. Explosion! Well, that escalated quickly. I should have just used Detect, jeez. It would be really cheap if Explosion, like, followed, like, if Explosion were subject to, like, Sturdy. So, like, if you could save yourself from being knocked out with Explosion, if you had full health, if you have Sturdy. That'd be really cheap, though, to use on, you know, a Gigalith or any Pokemon like that. Okay, well, Prune is out for the count. You know what, though? I have a hunch. Let me Detect. Yep. I called that one. Again, thinking back to if this were still a Nuzlocke, one of the worst nightmares you can have on a Nuzlocke, or anything like it, is if you have someone use Explosion. Can Rhyperior use Explosion too? I don't know if Detect is going to work twice in a row. It did, okay. Is he going to explode? No, he doesn't have Explosion. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean he doesn't have Explosion. I shouldn't be too hasty, but I think I'm gonna have to switch anyway, because I can't just keep detecting forever. And okay, just Stone Edge. I can deal with that. I can Giga Drain all my problems away with that. There we go. Alright, let's heal up Prune. Poor Prune. Got caught in that explosion. Okay. Is this a guy you can fight? I guess not. I got a Dusk Stone. Okay, well that's nice. Alright. Well, let's get this. We got TMO5 Roar, which I guess has its uses, but seems like a weird thing to get at this stage in the game. I guess it has its competitive use. If you want to switch around, you don't like the Pokemon you're up against. Oh, let's set up another Repel. La 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 la. There we go. Alright, let's fight you. Alright, show me how great your Pokemon are. Let me see your Pokemons. Ah, Reuniqueless. I see, I see. Let's go for Hyper Voice. Pretty good. Another one of those should do the trick. Trying to think why Hyper Voice has such high base power with 100% accuracy. Then I'm wondering, maybe it doesn't have 100% accuracy in the main games. But look, this Gyarados doesn't have Intimidate. But I guess it could. It has like 140 base power, which I guess is I guess the reason it's 100% accurate for that much power is that because it's a normal type attack, there's no stab you can get from it. So I don't know, that's the only thing I can think of. Because when you think about an attack like, let's say, Hurricane, which is 120 base power, then you have... Did I say stab? I meant to say you don't have super effective damage. So anyway, let's say you have Hurricane, which has 120 base power. Then you factor in stab, and then you factor in being super effective, and then it doubles. Meanwhile, with Hyper Voice, you can have stab, it's base power 140, but you can never be super effective as a normal type attack. So I guess that's, in one way, a disadvantage of it, so that would be why they gave it 100% accuracy. Just as a guess. Okay, we got Executor. We're gonna Egg Slash. Air Slash that egg, that coconut tree. Houndoom. Should be able to handle that. I mean, we've got the Rain Dance up, so if he uses any fire attacks, it won't do so well against me. But of course, he's gonna crunch. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Just Air Slash. Okay. Let's give you a fresh water real quick. Right quick. Alright, how about you? You want to fight? Yes, you do. Veteran Chester. Ooh, a Galvantula. Don't think I want to have videos stay in against this thing. Let's try Mara. I've actually got Strength, which is Rock type, but no, actually Fire Punch would be just as good. Well, better, because I have Stab. Discharge. Let's see. Okay, I survived, but not without being paralyzed, which kind of stinks. That Fire Punch was plenty, though. Alright, Quagsire. Yeah, I'll send in video, since he's the main one I'm leveling at this point. Let's try a Hurricane, see if it hits. I just realized, in the last battle, the rain was up. And Hurricane is 100% accurate in the rain. I could have used that. Oh well, missed my chance. But that's okay. Okay, video level 70. Good job. Electivire. Looks like a job for Tina. Let's just dig. Alright. Alright. And Bouffalant. Yeah, hey, let's stay in. Let's Dragon Claw, I guess. I guess Dig would have technically been more damage, ultimately, due to the higher base power. Well, I'll use that now. It's because he's got that Swords Dance up, so I might as well get out of the way of whatever his next deck... Ooh, Giga Impact. Man, this guy's not playing around. Oh, and it still wasn't enough to knock him out. Oh, please take this, Tina. Please take this. Please take this. Ooh. Oh, Tina. Alright, I'm gonna put Yin out. He's got to recharge. I'm gonna heal Tina so she gets the experience. Because I like doing that. Even though it makes things exceedingly more difficult that way sometimes. But it's okay. Alright. Yin can... Oh, it's got Sap Sipper. I knew I should have used Outrage. And of course, his attack rose, and now he's going to use Reversal at max power. Yes, the Rocky Helmet. Oh man, I can't believe you survived, Yin. Although, to be honest, what's it? Serperior is a fairly defensive Pokemon. What's interesting about Serperior's stat distribution, I noticed, is that it's got pretty good defenses and good speed, which is sort of an uncommon combination, but I kind of like it. Okay. I think he might have been the last trainer before the Victory Road gate. Yeah, the badge check gates. So let's walk through the badge check gates. But first, let's just reconfigure our team. This is mostly just some housekeeping for the next episode, but might as well do it right now. Okay. Dun-dun-dun. Scope lens. Give Prune the lucky egg. Alright. Now let us go through the badge check gates. So ominous. Halt! Unqualified ones shall not pass! The key to open this closed gate is the trio badge. I have the trio badge, so... Oh, holder of the trio badge, challenge all that you face. Quite a lot of fanfare here. Halt! The key to open this gate is the basic badge. Da-da-da-da. Oh, holder of the basic badge, show the knowledge you've obtained. Alright. La 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 la. Halt! The key to open this gate is the insect badge. Oh, holder of the insect badge, fight valiantly like an insect. Okay. Don't quite know what that meant. But anyway. Halt! The key to open this gate is the bolt badge. Oh, holder of the bolt badge, unfurl a shocking battle. Really? That's the best you could do? Shocking. Oh, hi, trainer. Can I talk to you? Do you only have 4 badges? Oh well. Halt! The key to open this gate is the Quake badge. Oh, holder of the Quake badge, make your foes' hearts tremble. Tremble! Halt! The key to open this gate is the Jet badge. I'm getting tired of this voice. Hurry up. Oh, holder of the Jet badge, blast ahead with tremendous force. Oh, I like this room. I remember this room. Look, look, look. It's like it's got air. You can walk on it. Whee! That's the scariest thing I've ever seen, that's for sure, but it's pretty awesome. Halt! The key to open this gate is the freeze badge. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, holder of the freeze badge, show the sharp edge of an icicle. You know what I noticed? That in 5th generation, and we got a little mini ice puzzle here. In the 5th generation and in the 2nd generation, the 7th badge is an ice gym and the 8th badge is a dragon gym. So the more you know. Halt! The key to open this gate is the legend badge. Both in Johto and Unova. Oh, holder of the legend badge, pass through Victory Road, which lies beyond here, and head for the Pokémon League. Prove that you, too, can be a legend. But yeah, interesting. I mean, because they don't usually repeat order of gyms, other than, like, I guess maybe one or two, I guess they do. So wait, did we just go into Pokemon League right away? Or Pokemon Victory Road, whatever. Alright, so, yeah, here we are on Victory Road. I guess I better heal my Pokemon fully. But yeah, I know, like, I was thinking about, in the games where you have the same order. Like, for example, in Generation 1 and Generation 4, you have the first gym leader uses Rock-type Pokemon. You don't see that repeated, you don't see things like that repeated very much, but in Generation 2 in Johto and Generation 5 here in Unova, you have the 7th gym leader uses Ice-type Pokemon and the 8th gym leader uses Dragon-type. So interesting. Not an antidote, I wanted a Paralyze heal. Okay, so this is it. So I'm going to do a little bit of training. Maybe I'll go back, but I'm going to do a little bit of training, maybe. Try to get my Pokemon. I had said I wanted to get my Pokemon up to level 70, but I don't know if I can before the next episode. I'm going to try and do some training down here. But then when we resume in the next episode, we'll take on Victory Road. So, okay, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you, well, after I do my little outro, because I forgot to tell you that if you like this video, you should please leave a like. Also, if you want to stay up to date on when my latest videos come out, you can subscribe. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, you can like my page on Facebook or follow me on Twitter. The links are in the description. Okay, now, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode of my Pokemon Volt White Aftermath.